One strategy that will really get your phone to ring is the overpriced offer. Advertising that sometimes you can pay more than retail value for a house will attract a ton of sellers to call you, but you gotta have a real offer to back it up. So the overpriced offer strategy is simply offering the seller more than the house is worth, as long as you get the house with little or no money down, and the payment plan you create cash flows for you. Let me ask you this. Would you pay $1 million for a $100,000 house if you didn't have to put any money down and the monthly payment was less than you could rent it for? Would you buy it? Of course you would. It's called free cash flow. This is actually a very easy scenario, but works best when your seller either has a lot of equity or he has a very low monthly payment on their existing loan. So let's say a seller contacts you with a house that they want to sell. You run the comps and determine that a fair retail market value for the house is $100,000. You also determine that the seller has a mortgage of about $600 a month, and you know that this house will rent for $1,000 a month. So you could offer the seller $10,000 down and have them carry a wraparound mortgage for $80,000 and maybe offer them $700 in payments. In this scenario, the seller gets full retail price for their house, they get their monthly payment taken care of, plus $100 a month in cash flow. But you want to put nothing down, and you know a high-priced offer might appeal to the seller's egos. This might enable him to brag to his wife how they sold the house for more than retail value. So watch this. You offer to pay $110,000 for the house worth only $100,000, or 10% over retail value. The seller carries 100% financing, and you agree to make monthly payments of $700 a month for 13 years. This payment structure pays off the house in 13 years and gives the seller $100 a month cash flow until their loan is paid off. This turns into an investment opportunity for your seller to create equity and earn a nice monthly cash flow. You might also offer to give the seller the mortgage interest deduction that comes with the interest payments on their $60,000 loan, adding even more value to their proposition. Now, you get the house for no money down. It has immediate cash flow for you if you just rented it for fair market value. But what if you flipped the house on a lease option? What if you found someone willing to buy an option on the house for $120,000, pay you $1,000 a month, and put $10,000 down to get started? Lease options are a killer way to sell properties with financing. And trust me, there's a lot of high-income earners who cannot qualify for loans, especially realtors and other people that expense all their income for tax purposes. Price and terms are like two sides of a seesaw. I can give a seller the exact price that he wants, or even more, if he's willing to give me the exact terms that I want. Or I can give the seller the exact terms that he wants if he's willing to give me the exact price that I want. An example of giving the seller the terms that he wants is your all-cash, close on the day of his choice offer. An example of giving the seller the price that he wants is the overpriced offer tactic. Add the overpriced offer to your toolbox and make more deals.